I've never really publicly said this anywhere, so this is an exclusive.
Exclusive. Heard it here first. Okay.
It's right.
Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? I know you
Hi.
guys trying to figure out what's happening. You see a bunch of things happening. We told y'all that the season was done, but it wouldn't be us without a surprise. And we got a special guest here today. Do we have to introduce him, guys?
Yes. There are people out there who don't know me. I'm not gonna assume that everybody knows me.
What? Who does not know? Okay, so for the people who live underneath a rock, could you please let them know who you are and where to find you?
Greetings across the world, greetings across the Caribbean. Hi, everybody. My name is Quiet Perry, host extraordinaire, comedian, YouTuber, just overall entertainer, connoisseur of good vibes and good energy. You understand? Yeah, how to do? What is cute?
I like that intro. I like the connoisseur of good vibes. I love that.
Exactly.
Love that.
Yeah, man.
Suits you.
Good vibes
It
and good
suits you.
energy.
Yeah, receive it. Leah, we'll start with you. You know, the red lipstick calls me with the red shirt.
Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Leah Anise. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at It's Leah Anise. I almost slipped into the laugh.
I saw.
And Mandy.
Hi guys, my name is Mandisa Smith on Facebook. I'm Mandisa Fayola, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter.
Awesome. And of course, yours truly, Bree Bombshell on Twitter and on IG. But of course, the most important handle is this podcast, Big Talks Podcast on every social media platform. And remember to subscribe.
Should be
Period.
time.
Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Period. Like, don't just watch. Subscribe.
Yeah,
Become a part of the
engage.
family. Yeah, we love that.
And you might as well, y'all is watch. So you might as well just press the subscribe button and the bell anyway. You know.
I
so
would have to agree. I would have to agree. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you. Thank you.
Love that for you guys. So, Rohan, first of all, what do you prefer? Perry, Rohan, QP?
Well, Rohan Perry is my government. Quiet Perry is my moniker. But I answer to two of them because Ella is only one brown cute boy on the Zoom, so right.
Love it. Okay. So, Rohan, how long have you been in the game, in the YouTube influencer, funny videos? I know you started from way back when, but how long would you say you've been in the game?
So I want to say 6 years, right? We're in what, 2021 now?
Mhm.
So 6 years. 6 years. 6 years to some people might be a long time, but to me, it just doesn't feel like a long time. I actually feel like I started yesterday. But in terms of like measuring my growth, in terms of where I'm coming from and where I am at now, it seems like more significant and more longer. But I feel like I've been here like just like a hot minute. Like I feel like I've literally just been here like 6 years. So some people might seem like a lot, but it just seemed like yesterday to me. I don't know why. I don't know why.
And that's with YouTube as well. YouTube started later.
Okay, so for YouTube, right? No, I used to do YouTube way back in the day, like way back in the 2008, but I wasn't necessarily like quite Perry then, right? So I did put out videos on YouTube, but those type of videos were not the videos I really wanted to represent my brand moving forward because, I was going out into the streets and I was, meeting persons who were in the entertainment field and I would have to face them because I was talking about them. Right. And Jamaica is a very small place, so you can't really go hide nowhere. People will find you. And the mere fact that I worked in the field, I had to see them and I had to face them saying, oh, so this are the boy what did I talk about me on the internet. You get me? And I didn't want to be that person in the field. So I kind of thought to just them be their private, by the way, they're very private. You're not gonna find them. And then I gave YouTube a break because I transitioned into blogging at the time. And also at the time, I was doing social media marketing for a lot of people. So you see how it would kind of sort of meet at a crossroads. So you're doing social media marketing
Yeah.
in the field, but at the same time, you're talking about them and their peers. So
Right.
it gets kind of sticky.
Right.
So I didn't want that to like represent me and my brand. Bear in mind, I never had a plan to be this person. Everything just kind of sort of happened. I just knew at that time I didn't want to put those videos out on the internet anymore. Like it didn't serve me to be, I guess, criticizing or being what would be perceived as bitter to people. So yeah, but I resurfaced on the YouTube scene though, like probably a year ago. Yeah, I guess because for me,
Really?
yeah, so like a year ago, so for me, right, I believe that when you're doing something, instead of dipping into 5, 6, 20 pots, master one pot first, and then you move on to the next pot. You understand? A lot of times people try to cook curry chicken, pork, jerk chicken at the same time, and it's like, what meat? The curry not tastes good, so you have to go back to the curry. So master the curry, and then you try the chicken. And when you master the chicken now, you go after the pork. You understand? You might not get it good on the first go around, or you might not master it like in one day. It's gonna take some time. So for me, I had to kind of start a master hone and build up my audience on Instagram, i.e., with Patricia and the comedic skits, and then say, all right, you know what? I've done it.
I like Patty.
Yeah, I've done it. And if I leave and come back, I've built up an audience to the level where they would still feel like, okay, Perry, we're here for you when you do decide to come back. Or even if we not get a skit video every single day, we love the same way. And when them drop, them drop. You understand? So
Yeah.
I was like, and I actually went through a phase where I've never really publicly said this anywhere, so this is an exclusive.
Heard it here first. Okay.
It's right. So there was a period where being on Instagram and doing comedic skits wasn't serving me anymore.
Ah.
Yeah. So I had very sporadic seasons where I would just not feel inspired, right? And that is fair for anybody in the creative field.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have moments where you're drawing blanks, and I would go through these seasons and within being in these seasons I began to learn like give things time and then when you're ready, you will come back. And that happened over a period of time until it got to a point where it was just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, And that's when YouTube kind of sort of resurfaced, I would like to say, because I was around people at the time who were doing it. And I was like, I think it's time to kind of sort of dip back into this, YouTube field. You've done it. And when you were doing it, it was not what you wanted to do. So maybe we can manifest a different direction for you now. And Yeah, but I've never publicly said that. So people don't know. So at one time, but it ate Patricia bad, 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 bad.
Oh
Oh my
my.
God. I was just like, oh my God. Not hate in like me ate her away, like, because, the kids have brought me to where I am.
Right.
But
Yeah.
personally, you sometimes just get into a season where it's just like you have to evolve,
Hmm.
you
Agreed.
know? Yeah, I think a lot of times persons don't know how to evolve. It's not that you're leaving
Yeah.
a part of you behind. You're just kind of sort of growing, and certain things that used to appease you don't appease you anymore. Certain, levels of gratitude that you used to get from certain things don't, receive them that way anymore. And yeah, but in life, everything comes full circle. So now
Agree.
that I'm in YouTube, I'm able to balance the both of them now. So even if you don't get a comedic skit, you must get a YouTube video. You understand? So it kind of sort of relieves the pressure of constantly producing skits and constantly producing comedic content.
Hmm.
You get a
Yeah.
different side of QP now. You have to
Balance.
just digest that till you can get a skit. Right, that's stuff.
Yeah.
I see that you just started a vlogging. Well, not just started, but I see you have now a vlog channel too.
Mm-hmm.
So how is the balancing of all of those actually? Because I think the last one you did, or the most recent one you did, was in
A
Christmas.
little while ago.
Girl, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
Okay.
You understand? You see, like, oh, 1, 2, 3 round up on the call, and if Leah not up to it, Ambry can pick up the waves, or Mandisa can pick up me. And me one over here, miss.
Right.
Me one. Okay. And let me tell you something. I produce, I film, and I edit all
Did.
my content myself. I
Right.
upload my content myself, and I promote my content myself. You
Mhm.
understand? I would like to have a team,
Yeah.
okay, but I'm not there yet. But I
We
will
getting
say
there.
it's very hard to balance. Okay, it's very hard. And again, it is seasons because I've had my fair share of taking a break where they might not get a video a week. You get me?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
within all of this and growing in the field, I've now come to a place where I'm putting myself first, or I'm actually listening to myself more. There are
Mhm.
times where you would want to push and say, no man, let me just a video, but there are times where I'm just like, I don't have it. And I used to feel a way about not having it or not meeting a deadline or not meeting the schedule. Now
Right.
I'm just like, I'm tired. I want to watch like a Netflix. I want
Mhm.
to eat some food. But
Mhm.
still the next week. You understand?
That's
So
good.
that's kind of what happened with the vlog channel. Hence
Yeah.
why, yeah. But how
I'm not
funny?
worried. I'm not worried, dude.
How
I just want to
funny?
know, like, how do you balance, and what is where do you find the inspiration to do a vlog versus a skit? Like, what is the difference? Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. It is much different now than it was back in the day where I would be constantly in my head pumping out like, okay, this next, this
content?
next, this next. Now it's whatever I feel in the moment.
Okay.
So the vlog
Okay.
channel has been dormant for like a month now, and today, how funny you asked, I actually filmed a vlog
Okay.
today to upload next week for the vlog channel. You get what I'm saying?
Nice.
So within that month period, I would have normally felt some type of way and be like, I know a long time them not get nothing.
Right.
No, I'm just like, you get a vlog when you get a vlog.
Right.
Because
Baby
this
boy.
is a lot of work. I got
Yeah.
stuff to do, So
Yeah, I can
right.
imagine.
But drawing
Yeah.
inspiration, it's just from everyday life, to be honest. That's for the vlog channel. And for my main channel, um, I just try to be very fun, engaging. I try to be different. Try. Even though, some of the content has been, I guess you'd want to say, duplicated, but not in my own like a personal way.
Right.
Uh, but also for the comedic skits, that's also when I feel the spirit. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, enough skit me having on my head, and
Mhm.
them just not come out, them not manifest yet. Me not feel a spirit to do it. So some of the skits you might see on my page like of late, I've had that idea for probably like 3 months.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can need
Yeah.
you to hop on a
Okay.
live
That's interesting.
and ask your fans what skit they want to see next. So what I did?
So
It's you
what?
having a it's you having a big brain for me. Right. Big brain. Big brain. Right.
So what was like the exact moment that you realized that you've made it? Or do you have you feel like you've made it?
I'm telling a lie, girl. Remember the first time and it was on Instagrams and them time I have must about 30,000 followers, or 15,000, one of them. And people started commenting and saying, hey, oh my God, I love you so much. I'm a fan of you. Me, I said, fan?
Wow.
Hiya, fans.
Lasso.
Me, I said, what kind of fan, girl? Lasco, Windy, Architect. What kind of fan? Because as far as I know, I don't sell fans. So what do you mean
Right.
you're a fan of me? And from that, I was just like, oh, okay, something is happening. Something is happening. And even in that period, I wasn't even taking it seriously. I took it seriously when I actually got my first, when the first company, like big company, reached out to me. I was like, okay,
I
I'm
see.
going somewhere. I'm going somewhere the people that want to book me and actually pays me money to do a campaign. Okay.
Hmm.
This is work now. This is gonna be a livelihood. This can carry me somewhere and sustain me. You
Right.
understand?
Right.
Um, but now I feel like I mean, 6 years of consecutively, I have not taken a break. Okay?
Mhm.
Oh
six
wow.
years of consecutively entertaining people. I would believe at this point, if me decide to go for about 6 months, I can come back and the people them are still there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I feel. No,
Yeah.
like I feel, and the interactions I have with my supporters, me not even know. Me can't even explain it to you. Me not get it myself sometime. Me I said, Jano, me know me a God pitney, but me never know me was him favorite. Because honestly, the interaction between my supporters and all them just, me not lie, me don't know what to say. Big them up right through. Big them up.
Make up the
Big them up.
fan.
But I feel like I've laid a foundation now, and yeah, I feel like I'm there in a sense. In a
So
sense.
do you ever get the urge, I would say, or the feeling that you would want to expand outside of Jamaica?
Um, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I've had a couple reality shows approach me, but those reality shows, I don't think I want to do them. Um,
It's not in
yeah, I don't
your,
think
it's not a part of your
I
brand.
don't. Yeah, and I don't feel like I
Okay.
can fight and cuss people, and
Throw bottles.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't feel like I can do that. Um,
Home too.
I've always been asked the question though, like, would I go to LA for at least like 6 months and, just audition, do some stuff. And I don't know. The thing with me is I feel like things fall into place. So for me, in terms of just like my hopes, my dreams, my problems, whatever it is, I kind of should just leave it at God's foot. I'm gonna say, yo, God, you know the desires of my heart.
Mhm.
Take care of this. You understand? I just feel like I just need to do what I need to do in terms of like work wise, in terms of just putting out the work, putting out the effort and like remaining consistent. And I feel like a reward of that magnitude will come because it's not like the opportunities are not there, they have not presented themselves. It's just not the right opportunity for me.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying. So if
Yeah.
I can go up on a big scream, I'll go in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going over there.
So you said you've been in the game for 6 years. So in your opinion, do you think it is harder for up and coming YouTubers or persons who may want to follow a similar path to yours to
Mhm.
build an audience than it was back then?
Let me tell you, YouTube is a lot of work. I think people underestimate it. It is very hard to
Yeah.
build up an audience here. Okay. And a lot of people will look at me and be like, oh my God, Perry, you have so many followers on Instagram, so it's very easy for you. No, miss. No, ma'am. Incorrect information, error 404. That's not how it works. It took me a while to even get 100,000 subscribers, and to some people that might be like, oh my God, a lot. But for somebody with my base, they would think that, oh no, man, that's easy. Come on, look how much people follow you. That I had to aggressively promote that, okay? Because the people that will watch it and go away, they will leave. They won't even like, comment, or share, or subscribe.
Yes.
It is a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
them.
work. Okay, you have to remind them, you have to be on them. And
Mhm.
I'm somebody who, I always tell people this. Nobody's gonna believe in you like how you believe in you, and nobody's gonna promote you like how you promote you. Okay, if you
Fact.
leave it in other people's hands, then we'll drop the ball. You know where you want to go with this thing, so the proof of your desire is in your pursuit of it. So, if me want 10,000 subscribers, I'm gonna remind you every day to subscribe. Okay,
Yeah.
we can't sit down and just expect or telepathically communicate to you, subscribe. No, me, I post it every day. You got tired of me. You got sick of me. You got say, Jesus, all right, me get it now. To the point where I say, all right, let me just go subscribe. Jesus, God.
Gee.
Trust me, and I'm unapologetic about it. I'm gonna
Absolutely.
respond. I'm gonna kill your timeline. I'm gonna kill your stories. I'm gonna promote. Not gonna lie. Me not gonna walk around with an air of arrogance and say, "Oh my God, I have this amount of subscribers, so them have to watch it." And them, no, mm-mm, mm-mm. There is somebody else who is behind me, who is hungrier than me. Okay, there
That's
you
true.
go.
That
Okay.
is true.
So I would urge everybody out there, every upcoming YouTuber, okay, it's not gonna happen in a day. It's not gonna happen when you want it to happen, but you have to work. Don't look at nobody else and say, oh, but because him have this, it's easier for him. No, ma'am. No, miss. It is hard for all of us outstairs. Don't look at the number and don't compare. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't look and say, oh, because him have 10,000 and me have 5,000, it was easier for him. No, ma'am. He had to work for it. That's the works.
Right.
And don't look at and don't compare yourself either, because
You
comparison
have to work.
is a thief of joy. Okay, just focus on what you have to do and focus what you're
Preach this,
trying to
sir.
build, and you will get there.
That's it. That's fact.
Yes.
You have any advice for, I'm sure you do, for up and coming YouTubers, but more specifically to YouTubers who may have reached out to someone who is more established like yourself and may have gotten rejected or anything similar? I know that could kind of,
Okay, let me say
discourage
first
someone.
right. First let me say yes, it's tailored to YouTube, but I'm gonna make a generalized advice to everybody in life. Nobody owes you anything. Okay? So don't look to somebody to give you something. Okay? Nobody owes you anything. Nobody don't owe me anything. Nobody don't have to watch my video. Nobody don't have to subscribe. Nobody don't have to like. Okay? Nobody don't have to come here, come interview me. Nobody don't owe me nothing.
Right.
Okay? And in life, you're gonna get your fair share of no's. You're gonna get your fair shares of what might feel like rejection. You think I told them I tried with somebody? You think I told them I tried with somebody? Okay, I just never know what I was gonna be, but I was out there in the streets working and networking and meeting the right
Right.
people and aligning myself where opportunities will present themselves in the future. Enough time we didn't want to host TV show and the people them never respond to my email.
Right.
Till a
It's
couple years
Wow.
till a couple years later, a random person, right? I think I hosted a show for her actually. I hosted a pageant for her, right? And I did so well hosting the pageant. I was nobody at this time. I was I wasn't really anybody, you know?
Mhm.
She asked me to host the pageant and she paid me. And it was like probably a year later, she said, you know, do a TV show and I'm looking some host. You want to host it?
powerful.
Okay. But that is me, one, being intentional about something that I want,
Right.
right? And actually going for it. So if me never put out in the university, I want to be a TV host and send my resume. Me not host a show yet. I never yet host a show in my life, but me I email the people them and think say me can host show.
Mm.
So I just say, all right, I apply myself, do a little resume. I never yet host. Me not hear me. Never host a show in my life yet. And me with my brazen self, I email people, but me want to host them TV show.
But you
Okay,
plan to
so
succeed.
there you go. I was intentional about it, and God not help
Yeah.
nobody when not help themselves. So you can't sit down and say, "All right, Father God, do this to me." No. Again, I will say the proof of your desire is in your pursuit of it. What are you willing to sacrifice, and what are you willing to do to get where you need to go? You understand? So YouTubers, you might message me today, right? I might not see it. But 6 months down the line, you might message me again and I say, Mama girl, how you do?
Mm.
I'm feeling nice today. Where you live? I'm pulling up. You know, let's go. You understand? So don't receive it as a personal thing because nothing in life is ever really personal, especially from people you
Yeah,
don't.
that's important.
Yeah, nobody, especially from people you don't know. You can't allow people who you don't know like that to affect you in such a large way. You get me? So do what you need to do, put in the work, you understand, and eventually you will get there. And small progress is still progress.
Yes.
Don't get caught up in looking at other people and what other people are doing. I'm telling you, it will steal your joy, it will defeat you, it will break you down, it will make you feel inferior, it will make you feel less than. Okay? Stop looking at other people and what other people are doing. Focus on your lane. This is it, the tunnel. This is you go, focus. You
Tunnel
understand?
vision.
And just do what you need. Just do what you need to do. Reach out to who you want to reach out to. Network. Put yourself in the right spaces. You know, because that was me. You know, and it's very important to align yourself with people who are pouring into you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Yes. Oh,
that's true.
facts. Preach.
That is true.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
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 Sir,
It is not
Church
Sunday, but I feel
says
like I'm in
amen.
church.
I want to ask, do you have like, I imagine that you've mixed and mingled with a lot of different people while creating your content. Do you have a favorite experience that you want to share with us?
In terms of connecting with other creators,
Yeah,
or
or like you just in general, in when you're creating content, do you have like just a specific experience that was just blew your mind?
Oh,
hmm,
So much content. So much to
all
go
the
through.
time.
right, right, right. Okay. So last year, I did this. Would it be an initiative? I don't know. But I had posted on my Instagram that I wanted to collaborate with some upcoming YouTubers, right? And a lot of people were recommended, and I connected with a lot of them, right? And I found it very sweet that I met some really nice people throughout that experience. And in meeting them, right, especially these two girls, big up Extra Caribbean, um, they were very professional. They were very on time, and they gifted me after we did the collaboration for the channel and everything. But I say this to say, right, that there are people out there who are like truly amazing. And if you open up yourself to connecting and just, meeting new people, you would be surprised at just how much it kind of sort of fills your spirit. I don't know. I just met some very amazing people through that. And a lot of people wouldn't even think about doing something like that or being in a space where they are considered ahead and like kind of reach back and kind of sort of help bring some people forward. So in doing that, it was the upside was every single person I met, they were minus one, but different conversation. Um, they were they were some nice people. There were some very I didn't have a bad experience in doing that and connecting and meeting those people. Granted, through that I've actually developed some current friendships now. Like I'm in contact and actually talking with some of them now. But being in the field where you're reaching and collecting so many people in terms of fans wise, and you can't really see them and talk to them and interact with them every single day, it's very good that within the community itself, you're able to connect with other people who are just good in the vibes and energy. I think that was a memorable thing for me doing that.
Yeah, that's priceless.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It just did something for me, like knowing that okay, fine, I'm doing what I can to kind of sort of help, but in return, they were just nice people. And you can tell when some people are bullshitting you.
Yeah.
You can tell when they're doing it for, oh, I just want a collaboration because one followers and rated it. They were
Right.
some genuinely nice people.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a
So,
good experience for me.
one last question before we have to leave, but
Right.
I just want to know what's it like dating, being in the limelight? Is it hard?
Look,
Don't
Can you
trigger me, girl. Don't trigger me. Don't trigger
keep
me.
your
Don't
business to
trigger
yourself?
me. Don't trigger me. I think I think dating anybody who is in the limelight, right? Um, you have to be a certain type of person. Like you have to be prepared for a lot of things and not to perceive things like a certain way. Because I think for me in particular, I think people see me online and they think I'm this person 24/7. When in real life, I am way more, like if this camera is off, I'm literally on my couch just chilling watching TV. I'm in the one about bother me.
right.
I'm in the one about that dig up my ears and I
Mhm.
talk, talk, talk. Like I'm very chill. I'm
Yeah.
very subdued. I'm very relaxed. Let's go do an experience. Like let's go to the beach. Let's go to a river. Let's go ATVing. Like that's me.
Right.
So I think people see the persona online and they're just like, I like him, but I don't think we could have managed that every single day. I'm like, I'm not 100% every single day. Like a normal person with feelings, like and I'm a
Aw.
and I'm a romantic, like, and you wouldn't necessarily get that from the personality online. You just think I'm upbeat, full of energy, full of vibes all the time when I'm more subdued. So having to kind of sort of debunk that perception every single time you meet somebody is jaja. And then you
Exhausting.
also can't, you also don't know if you'll be able to trust them. Um, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
I would imagine that trust would be the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't tell
Yeah.
sometimes, people's intentions with you. But I'm an empath. I feel a lot of things a lot of the times. Even though sometimes you're
Mm.
not blinded by certain things because you want to be in a relationship or you want to date.
Mhm.
True. I hope you all heard that. That was a gem.
That was a gem
Yeah.
dropping right there. We need to
Yeah.
find ourselves.
Yeah, because you want to be in a relationship or you want to date. But
Yeah.
I believe my spirit of discernment sometimes can
This one grew up in
dictate.
church.
Right. I think my spirit of discernment sometimes can, judge or measure character. And that's all I have to work with until you show me otherwise. But it is definitely difficult. And yeah,
Made me sad.
one of them thing there. I just one of them thing there, girl. That's one of them thing. You can't have everything. You can't have the house with the big car, with the wife and kids,
Right.
and a good career. So one of them have to suffer. You're not gonna have everything. In life, it's just give and take. But it would
That's
be
true.
nice. It would be nice. It would be nice.
It's coming. It's coming. I can feel it.
I send that
Right.
right
Send
under.
that. Yeah, Mandisa just got married, so she can send you the love
Let's do that.
blessing.
But I say nobody come mash up my life in a girl and a crazy. Yeah, I beg you do. Yeah, I beg you do. We can't take a problem. And we can't take an argument and a cussing. We can't manage it.
Oh no. She can tell you. My head ain't no good.
No, I'm not defend that.
Rowan is a Scorpio, Mandisa. So.
I know he's a Scorpio.
What
So
does that? What that mean?
that
What that mean?
I
It's
mean,
the sting, the tail.
that tail is coming from the tail. So I know your spirit of discernment is very, very on point because that tail is
Okay. I just check in. I just check in because no Scorpio slander will be tolerated.
Trust me,
Leah.
yeah.
It's Leah. It's Leah closing her mouth for me. Do you have
Yeah,
something to
because
say, Leah?
My
me and
lips
Leah are
sealed.
Gemini, so we can't talk.
Y'all know I already had one. So
I'm not like every other Scorpio. I don't ascribe to certain Scorpio traits. That's just not me. So,
You're an evolved Scorpio.
but probably only have one Scorpio trait, and that's probably the freaky side. That's it.
Ooh.
that's always fun.
Mhm.
The manipulation, the deception. I don't have that part.
That's it.
That's
That's
very
the hair.
I applaud you.
Well, Rohan, we are so happy that we were able to have you. Just so you know, me and Mandisa are coming there. Want to hop in our suitcase and come back?
Right.
You're welcome to come.
Right. Gonna put my arm.
But we will definitely be on your side of town soon. But thank you so much.
You're most welcome. I'm so sorry that this could not have happened on a more interpersonal tone,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was looking forward to actually physically connecting and having like a deeper
Yeah.
conversation, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Right. But maybe next time. And if I'm
Yeah.
in Bahamas, I buzzed in the phones, okay? I buzzed in
Please.
the phones. And then after shows me around the towns, the at place them. One of
Yeah.
these
Ready?
them nice. Oh God.
Yeah, the pink sign, everything's nice. You gotta come.
Oh God.
You got to come. But thank you, and thank you guys for tuning in. And be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, listen, call your mommy, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your auntie. What else?
You're cheering.
But yeah, everybody, your dog, your cat, and make sure they subscribe to Big Talks Podcast on every social media platform. And thank you, Mr. Perry.
You're welcome.
You got 3 Nassau friends now.
Yeah.
All of 3 are all it dad, so don't need any more.
No. And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.